There we go. Folks, welcome to Grand Finals here at the inaugural Codename Bears 165 Pokemon Stadium for game number 1. This Inkling has looked nigh unstoppable here. Yeah, okay. And I don't know if it's time for Jackal to take his first game off of Wishes this time around, but certainly he'll have something to say about that, especially after the comeback job he did against GWJ.
Smart move using Withdraw there, trying to power through the paint grenades. Now, earlier on, he did notice that was helping him out towards his Game 3 option. Even though he did lose, I mean, it is a nice, potent option for him to take. However, if he does abuse it, keep in mind, just like you saw it against the match in GWJ, Withdraw is able to be stopped. Now, whereas you do take some of the damage, and
what a parry!
And how many times, you know what? I went on record to say that it was going to be such a strong defensive option. And here you can just see it is going to make a lot of ledge options just extremely volatile. And here we go, Inkling up smashing, taking that first stop.
Yeah, again, with that up smash, with the blaster, holy smokes, staying fresh and looking good. Is that Inkling looking for that edge guard with the back air, not finding it. And again, the jab, the fact that is pretty darn good. Of course, the ink adding a little bit of extra damage whenever you hit your other attacks. Oh, and the bomb.
Amazing follow-up and AoE covering tool. I mean, Inkling just really just sticking to what works here. But Ivysaur doing its job as a zoning ability, allowing him to slow the game down and take advantage of him using that forward smash. And here comes Charizard to the front lines here, trying to put a little bit more elbow grease behind those attacks. All right, Inkling with the up air.
Oh my gosh!
There we go.
Just like that, Wishes. I mean, sitting at 115%, the fact that he stays alive to such high percentages, I mean, if you were to calculate out the average stock that he had in his winner's final set against Jackal, I'd say the average stock he was holding it until about, I'd say 120, 125.
Definitely. But, I mean, here in Grands, I mean, it looks like he's just throwing caution to the wind. And here we go, get up attack with up air. Up air, such a strong move. And alongside and coupled with the paint grenade, it looks like Wishes is really just taking every single opportunity to just set the tone and the pace for this match. I mean, Jackal is really reeling at this point.
And now looking for that grab, misses, gets punished with a grab of his own, does Jackal. Or does Wishes, excuse me. Filling up on some ink. And the back air.
And he's really, really starting to rack up on damage at this point. I mean, with 153 damage, it definitely would be better to switch to a heavier character. This way he might be able to just extend his life expectancy here in this match. I definitely would...
forward throw. I'm not sure how I like that.
All right.
He does take the stock, and frankly, I thought he could have taken it sooner with the back throw, but nonetheless, I'm not the one in Grand Finals now, am I?
Very true, but even still, our opinion is exactly that. You know, it is our opinion. We are welcome to it, and I do agree with you. And a nice little cross up here with the air. I wouldn't say cross up, but a nice little fake out, and there we go. We get the taunt with that back air.
And now Exax, who we've seen actually put out a lot of content when it came to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, is actually deciding to opt for the Inklings, who have really good combo potential, of course, off of their throws, and a lot of good setups too. I've seen Exax off of like on tech chases catch opponents with the bury, the roller, allowing him to actually be able to get more guaranteed follow-ups.
Now, I've seen a lot of people complain on Twitter about this character. I do think Inkling is really strong, but there is a lot of counterplay. I mean, we have been pretty deep into this top 64, and Exax is the first Inkling we've seen. I definitely don't think this character is like oversaturating the meta or of any sort.
Definitely not. It's just like unfamiliarity with the new character, of course. And yes, even if the character may potentially be top tier or not, I feel like this character is more of a fun top tier to watch, you know?
Ooh, and the armor. See the counterplay. I mean, right there, Ido expecting a hitbox. Exax coming in for the roller for the kill, and Ido just using a super armor move of his own to combat that. I like the counterplay coming out from Ido, and roller has been one of the moves that a lot of people have been not liking so much.
yeah, and you know, it's a move that you definitely can shield and just immediately attack out. You could like just, there it is. Great job right there by Exax, understanding that his opponent was at high percent, so he might as well look to see if he can get that bury, and he did.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, there is counterplay. You can shield it, you can punish it out of shield. It's not like, it's nothing like high risk, low reward.
Yeah.
There is risk in going for the move, and you can get punished pretty hard for hitting shield.
Yeah, it's not like it's a witch time from Smash 4.
Oh,
you know?
yes.
It's one of the greatest counters of all time.
And we even see Exax utilizing that initial dash. I think, in my opinion, Inkling has one of the best initial dash, not like speed-wise, but just like that low silhouette. Inkling goes into the ground, and we even see Exax using initial dash to dip underneath the arrows. But right there, I like the counterplay from Ido. He actually sunk the arrow a little low and connecting the fair afterwards.
Yeah. I've definitely seen certain moves actually go straight over the Inklings whenever they're using their initial dash, but at the same time, you know, it's another thing that players are definitely going to have to get used to. It is right now the Exax looking for that safe back air poke. As you understand, you know, you're able to get the back air and confirm that into a grab, which will allow Exax to get a plethora of more damage.
Oh, yes, for sure. And right now, Ido laying on the pressure. Ooh, the arrow. But, oh, that rapid jab so good for Inkling. Now, if you guys aren't familiar and you see Ido covered in all this ink and you're wondering, what does it do? Why does it do that? When certain Inkling moves will cover your opponent with ink, and the more ink that is on your opponent, the more damage your moves does and the more knockback they have.
Yes.
So, very good to ink up your opponent. You're just increasing your damage output, which is amazing.
And there, Exax trying to go for a read, it seems, with the up smash, but didn't quite work out well for him here. Back throw can be a KO throw. Tries to see if he can at least charge up his ink. Really smart. That way he has access to more nades.
Yes, exactly. And those nades are such a good setup tool. I mean, and this is why, like, I feel like Inkling is one of the stronger characters. Kind of has a little bit of everything. You know, you got that setup tool. You have really solid combo game. You have a really good recovery. Just an overall, like, solid character.
Yes, very, very complete. And here it is, Exax again. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So trying to see if he can get those setups with the splat bomb and the two-frame down tilt. But there is Ido trying to get the pressure off of him. He's at 181%. Very difficult to try to edge guard the Inklings, by the way, because if you mess up and you get caught by the wave of ink that they leave behind when they shoot upwards, that can be almost reminiscent of a Greninja recovery, you know?
Exactly.
You don't want to get sprayed.
It'll leave you behind.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. This should be a back throw, and Exax. Okay, look at that. Ido almost actually survived.
Living a 200 almost. And that can be the problem with this character. If you are not getting your roller setups, then you're probably killing with like a back air at 150 plus or a back throw at 150 plus. So the character really lacks kill power if you are not able to connect the roller. But kill power is something Pit definitely doesn't lack. The forward smash, they're going to end that stock for sure.
And there it is, Ido right there just waiting out the ink roller. Looking at Exax, he has a decent amount of ink going into this too. He can potentially opt to go for his jab. Right now going for the up throw up air. Yep, very smart combo stuff right here. Trying to keep center.
Yep, trying to catch that juggle there. And I feel like right now, Exax is setting up the ink grenade really well, but Ido's just waiting it out. You know, the down tilt does hit below the ledge, so I feel like if you know your opponent's going to wait out the ink grenade, you can go ahead and, you know, pressure with down tilt, be like, hey man, I'm not going to let you sit there and wait out this grenade. Deal with it.
So smart. And right now, Exax.
The charge, but Ido with the weight.
A little preemptive, and actually that whiff did cost him some ink. He's getting really low. He's about 1/4 left here.
He's got to win neutral soon.
Yes, this is definitely true.
There's the roller up smash is going to do it there.
Again, a lot of people right now, because it's all a new game, you want to get the new shiny things, right? You want to play with those, and people are just sometimes just, oh, well, my character doesn't work the same, therefore my character must be bad. So I really like when people stick to their guns, take some time, learn the game, understand the game, and then make your introduction from there.
The important thing to remember is in the beginning of Smash 4, people thought Diddy was bad, right? Like, you don't necessarily know based on your first couple weeks impressions. It takes a bit. But Dance is still kind of trying to play that similar game as Smash 4, getting his limit as fast as possible, but being cognizant that there's a time limit on it now, so he's burning it too, like making ambitious reads.
Yeah. And it's fine. I mean, some people are going to, looks like that's their option. They're going to go for it and just be like, all right, you know, I'm just going to try to go through and burn the limit as much as possible because of the time limit. Some people, what I've seen is they'll go and they'll purposely charge it to maybe 3/4 and just kind of stick with that. And so get a hit, and then at that point, they're in a space where they can go and use limit in an advantage. So I like that option as well.
And it's also nice because then if you're the one who gets hit, limit charges by itself, and you don't have to worry about it expiring while you're off stage.
Yeah.
The Queen right now is being caught in the corner, having a hard time making it past this destroy. And that's kind of the weakness of Inkling as a character is, you know, she's so fast with that great movement and stuff, but her only real disjoint is her back air. And even then, it's just the size of a Super Soaker. So when you're fighting against actual sword character, we're actually, eating up that double jump, and Queen takes it back just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the main things, again, like for Inklings, it seems like they're going to have a lot of struggle with these disjoints And so they really are going to have to sit back and really utilize either the Splat Bomb in terms of an approach based on the hitbox and also the coverage. It's like a smoke screen at times, right?
Yeah.
And of course, using their amazing dash dance, just going back and through, weaving in, trying to get their opponent to swing at them potentially so they can get it in. That's going to be a lot of major things for some of these characters when they're going to have trouble. And the opponent can't really limit them. Just go ahead and move back and forth. See how your movement can influence your movement.
Right, that is kind of the fundamental stepping stone of neutral, is realizing that your opponent is listening to you too. It's not just you watching your opponent.
Exactly.
Right now, yeah, Dance is not being baited out too hard by any of Queen's movement. He's mostly trying to poke out with the cross slash, but there we go. He gets picked up, but only the first hit of up smash.
Yeah.
A great mash coming out from Dance.
Yeah, no, really amazing match there. For Queen too, Queen went ahead and got the roller into the waveland. That's something that we do see from some inklings. Cosmos does it quite often. Instead of going for either just a regular jump cancel or just going for the grounded cancel to kind of maximize that frame advantage.
Dance is looking so hard right now. He's playing so aggressively, trying to get that stock, and Queen.
Yeah.
The fact that Queen gets to now play on the defense actually helps leverage his movement so much more.
Yep, absolutely.
Because it's like you trying to dash attack a fly, right? It's
just
like you're gonna call out where that tiny thing's gonna be.
Yeah.
You let the fly come to you, and then you swing the swatter.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, the fourth throw. Oh, trying to go for a dash down tilt, not gonna work. The movement's so good, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful dare. Okay, juggle options right now. Up smash. Oh, trying to go for another one, man. We're using the initial up smash as the feint.
Yeah.
It's gonna work out though.
Queen managed to hit through it, not falling for.
Like it.
Wow!
I like
Nice. That's actually great coverage against a lot of defensive options. Would have caught spot dodge as well in that run up.
Would have caught spot dodge. That move is not an auto parry as some multi-hit moves may be. It has a little bit of a gap in there, so that's also great for that option too. And that shield was looking like Skittles, so
Yeah.
I think that thing would have busted regardless.
He's at 80%, has almost limit ready to go, so he should have one more good recovery behind him. Yeah, we see Dance consciously not fully charge it up. He wants to save it for a more opportune time. Going to keep getting those cross slashes, and then that actually does force the limit to freeze up. What's he going to go for? Tries to catch with that back air, but that's the nice thing in Ultimate is rolls are a little bit further in than they were back in Smash 4, so you have to more consciously commit to punishing it.
Absolutely. That back to movement. You're going to get a grab off this. The back throw with the option. Yeah, easy. Hit him with the tail. Look like.
I mean, I already know. I don't know how the stream knows. I don't know if the stream knows. I don't know if Philly knows. But so far, okay. Okay, I like the absorption on the I don't even, what is it called? PK something? I didn't think you could absorb ink. Okay. Nice back air to dash tag, interesting. Throwing him off stage is where Ness is going to have a hard problem. I'm curious to see how Ness is going to get back on stage now. Okay, this should be it probably, right? Too scared to go off stage. So you could probably directional air dodge through the up B and then catch the tail, or catch the ball. Yeah, double jumping on stage might, you know, I don't know how much, is that a good idea in this game? I'm not going to kill yet. I'm not sure the percentage of killing in this game is. Well, that was cool. The double back air on shield, back air falling, rising. No punish on that. Fishing for the back airs right here. Boom. Bounty's got to be careful going right there. Maybe go under the stage and then up B right there. Another Inkling will be able to do a lot about that. Especially because Wishes will be too busy setting up the bomb. Okay, didn't react to the roll. He's running with the momentum right now. Bounty's got to find the skill. Probably fish for the back throw. But he's not really working his way in. He's just kind of throwing stuff out. There it is right there. He misses the grab. Grab's range is going to be severely reduced in this game. Okay, dash attack's still back. Move's still great. Boom, Fair's going to hit him. No recovery. Ooh. Still recovers. Nice. Down tilt's going to catch him right there. It's good. Did you win? Did he go random?
No, he went Game & Watch. It was pretty weird. His new animations throw me off, but like he feels worse than Smash 4.
Yeah, they're also real animations. They're not like half animations.
Dude, and like he almost down throw 90.
Oh really?
And I was like, oh my. But he was pretty good. He just kept doing the same.
Oh,
thing.
Yo-Yo's going under the
Yep.
stage.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, I know that, but it's like weird to see.
So how is like this? How have these match? Or how is this match going so far?
The match going pretty. It was actually going pretty even, but once Justin took the first stock, then he started to run away with it a little bit.
Yep. And Inkling has like the ability to put on so much damage so quickly. The real issue is just killing, which now because he has a lead, Earthboundy's more likely to overextend.
And this should be it right here.
Yep.
Yeah, boom. Bounty's got to stop double jumping on stage. It doesn't work anymore without an air dodge.